For a little afternoon break. It's a hot summer day in Fort Bragg, which is rare because it's really cold here. But I like it that way. It's good for my health. Anyway, so it's a few days before my birthday in 2018, and just a little anecdote from the food bank. I got riled up today because people keep taking our shopping carts from the food bank, and these are lent to us by Safeway. So that we can make it easier for the clients to take their groceries out to the car from the warehouse where they pick up their groceries on the food line. Great groceries. And fresh vegetables, produce, and fruit at this time of the year. I don't think there's any other food bank like this. Anyway, so one of the regular people out of the 200 a day that we're helping, he's walking down the street with a shopping cart, and I'm going out to retrieve carts so that clients have a fresh supply of shopping carts to take to their car. When they empty them, I go and get them and then bring them back. And so anyway, the guy just kept walking off down the block with the shopping cart, and I watched this happen so many times, and we had probably dozens of shopping carts last year. Now we only have 6 for 200 people. And if somebody takes them home with them, then the little old ladies and the pregnant mommies and people that are tore up from the floor up have to carry it in their hands. So anyway, I got riled up today because the guy would not respond, and so I was yelling at him. I was actually yelling at him down the street. Hey, you can't take the cart. It belongs here. You can't do that, you know. And I finally caught up with him because he slowed down. He turned around, and I yelled at him some more. And that was bad. I didn't cuss at him or anything. I just, telling him why we need the carts. And I had thought that he was being stubborn, continuing to walk on. Well, it turns out he was hard of hearing, and so he agreed to bring the cart back, and he was just going to have to surrender his groceries and his friend's groceries. He had come to, well, at first he said he had come to just get his friend's groceries, but it turns out he had his groceries too. So 4 bags plus a pair of tennis shoes. And he was going to have to push that cart all the way to the Safeway area, which is close to where I live. And so that would have been hard work for him. So I decided, since he cooperated once I caught up to him, that I would give him a ride home with the groceries. It's not the first time. I'll do it in a special case, And so it turned out to be a really positive exchange, interaction. He apologized, I apologized. He'll be finding another way to take the groceries home from now on. And so God covered me with grace, even though I yelled at the guy. But so anyway, he was really grateful. And I didn't share the 4 spiritual laws with him. I didn't tell him the gospel. I didn't tell him that Jesus loves him. All I said was, God bless you. And I shook his hand. And he went off with a smile and a big thank you. And so what I'm trying nowadays is just to have more relationship with these people over the long period. And to where one day they will say, well, gosh, you're different. I know you yell at me, right? But you're different. I can see you care about people. I can see a difference in you. What makes you different, So it'll come. Shouldn't have yelled at the guy. But he was making off with our shopping cart, And anyway, so I just thought I'd share that little anecdote about what it's like interacting sometimes with food bank clients. Okay.